All right, so on day 3, this is a CNN News 18 exclusive. Wikipedia founder has spoken exclusively to CNN News 18. And in fact, what we're being told is that founder Jimmy Wales has described the need for regulation and the need for actually being able to differentiate between what is misinformation and what is factual is the need of the hour, not just for people, but also particularly journalists, and for journalists to be able to emphasize on responsible journalism by being able to discriminate against what is factually incorrect, or say in an age of deep fakes, this is the time when there is greater need of AI regulation. Will India be able to forefront that conversation? Let's listen in to that conversation that Siddhant Mishra of CNN News 18 had with Jimmy Wales.
Sir, I did a bit of a research before doing this interview, and what I could understand about your opinion on AI is that AI should assist humans, not replace human editorial communities. Can you elaborate a little bit more on this? Because I've read you talking about this in many of your interviews and media engagements in the past.
Yeah, so, this AI large language model breakthrough is an amazing breakthrough, and it can produce lots and lots of text, perfectly grammatical and in many, many languages, but it's not very good with facts, and the problem of hallucinations is still enormous. And, while we see some use cases for this, and obviously many people are exploring this, we're very much about human in the loop. We're about humans vetting knowledge, debating, discussing, trying to get every word exactly right. So we see some change coming, but we're still very grounded in human knowledge.
Okay. Jimmy, also this summit is taking place for the first time in Global South, and going by the trends, then in last 1 decade, we have seen that mostly, few countries from Global North and few companies from the developed world dominate this entire ecosystem. Now, do you think that by organizing this summit, India is positioning itself as a bridge between Global North and Global South, perhaps to bring everyone under one roof, and also, asking for democratization of this technology, also to change the narrative that global not developed world should not only look at Global South as a consumer, but they can also be the participant.
Yeah, no, I mean, one of the things I watch very closely is the developments in open source software and open source AI. People are using models that are designed to be run on a much smaller set of hardware, which means that individual developers can now run quite a good AI on their laptop, maybe not quite as good as the best ones at this moment, but maybe 6 months behind. That has a lot of implications for the developing world, for the middle tier countries like India, which has had a very strong IT sector for quite a long time, a lot of talented developers who don't need to rely on those big proprietary models. They can actually do it, for a computer for, a cluster for $100,000 can run a really amazing model. That means, wow, like a lot of startups don't have to depend on the bigger players, and that's where all the interesting innovations going. A lot of the researchers and scientists are working in that space, so it's a very exciting time.
Will AI reduce the need for traditional encyclopedias?
I don't think so. And, the meaning of an encyclopedia is this very carefully vetted sum of all human knowledge. And I think that is the core and the basis for what the AIs need. They are all using Wikipedia. They read Wikipedia in order to understand the world and so forth. And, we're very passionate about our model and, producing high quality content.
Should AI generated content ever be allowed directly into Wikipedia articles?
Well, I think when we say the word ever, it's very hard to say. And of course, a lot of what's exciting about AI is the language capabilities. And so we're already seeing volunteers using machine translation, even between, say, French and English, right? Which is much higher quality than it used to be, which means that is in some ways machine generated content. But broadly, we are only looking at AI to support our editing community. Like, what are the tools that they could use to find problems in Wikipedia or to gather sources and things like this? It is an an exciting time, but we don't anticipate anytime soon.
All right, so AI is good as long as it is responsibly adopted, and that is perhaps the key aspect India is trying to also forefront when it's taking that conversation forward, especially when it comes to even democratization of it. Many thanks to you for watching this edition. That's all I have for you. News and updates continue on the other side. Stay tuned to CNN News 18.